The new judge of Nnamdi Kanu is set to issue hearing notice before Friday. By then, this happened. Welcome back to Prospect Channels TV. Thank you for always having you here. If you're just joining us, please kindly subscribe to this channel and don't forget to give us a thumbs up. The new judge of the Federal High Court in Abuja, who is to handle the treason trial of Nnamdi Kanu, the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, may issue hearing notice to the parties in the case before the week runs out. The nation learned that the case has now been reassigned by the Chief Judge of the court, Justice John Toso, from Justice Binta Inyako to Justice James Omotoso. It was not clear last night if the case file had been transmitted to the new judge court. Hearing notice and other relevant information could only be communicated to the parties after the new court would have received the case file, a source told our correspondent. Also, the court chief registrar, Suleiman Hassan, has forwarded the report that the new judge to whom Kanu's trial has been assigned has withdrawn from handling it. In a statement yesterday, Suleiman described the report as false and misleading. The statement reads, "The court refutes the false and misleading report, alleging that the Chief Judge, the Honorable Justice John T. Toso, had stepped down from Nnamdi Kanu's case and made statements regarding the legality of his arrest. The claim is entirely unfounded, fictitious, grossly mischievous, damaging in intent, and should be disregarded in its entirety. The true position is that the Honorable Justice, in his capacity as a Chief Judge, has reassigned Nnamdi Kanu's case from Honorable Justice Binta Inyako to another new judge. The report referred to is, therefore, totally false. The defense team should hence prepare to receive instructions regarding the case as may be issued by the new judge. The Federal High Court strongly cautions against deliberate misinformation to mislead the public and erode confidence in the judiciary system. We urge the general public to be wary and rely only on verified information from official court sources. The court remains steadfast in upholding justice through due process of the law. Any further inquiries should be directed to the court information department." Okay. So guys, this is the latest one now. So Nnamdi Kanu, trial. Nnamdi Kanu's trial is still on. Now we don't hear say the justice, just a few minutes now, that the justice don't finally give dates. Justice James Omotosho of a Federal High Court in Abuja, he has fixed March 21st for the trial of Nnamdi Kanu, the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra. The news agency of Nigeria, NAN, reliably gathered on Wednesday that Justice Otomosho fixed the date after the case file was transferred to him. Kanu was brought back to the country in June 2021 from Kenya, was expected to take his plea as the case begins afresh de novo. NAN reports that the Chief Judge, CJ, of the Federal High Court, Justice John Toso, had in a letter dated March 4th and addressed to Kanu's lead counsel, Mr. Loy Jimako, communicated to reassignment of the case from Justice Binta Inyako to Justice Omotosho. The reassignment followed the demand by Nnamdi Kanu and his team of lawyers for the transfer of the 7th-count terrorism charge to another judge after alleging bias. Justice Inyako, on September 24, 2024, withdraw herself from the case and sent the case file to the CJ of the Federal High Court for reassignment. The judge said she could not proceed with a trial where a defendant lacked confidence in the court. However, the CJ sent Kanu's case file back to Justice Inyako for adjudication, insisting that a formal application must be made by the defense before the recusal could be accepted. But Kanu and Ejimako on February 10th insisted that Justice Inyako no longer had jurisdiction to preside over the case after she withdrew from the matter, prompting the judge to adjourn the case indefinitely. Now reports that Justice Ahmed Mohammed, who has been elevated to appeal court, and Justice Toso, before becoming the CJ, had presided over Kanu's trial before it was assigned to Justice Inyako, following the defendant's rejection of the two judges. The news agency of Nigeria now reliably gathered on Wednesday that Justice Omotosho fixed the date after the case file was transferred to him. So Kanu, who was brought back to the country in June 2021 from Kenya, was expected to take his plea as the case begins afresh. So guys, let's hear from you. Kindly drop your comments below the comment section. Don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Thank you and bye for now.